Here is a question most people have never thought to ask. Persian and Dari, are they the same language? The short answer is yes and no. And that no has caused real confusion, real miscommunication, and some genuinely awkward moments for translators, aid workers, and learners caught between Iran and Afghanistan. This dictionary exists to solve that problem. Hi, I'm Yavar Dehghani, a linguist, author, and someone who has spent years working at the intersection of these two languages. The English Dari Persian Dictionary is a three-way reference that does something no standard Persian or Dari dictionary does. It puts the two languages side by side so you can see exactly where they agree and exactly where they diverge. It is designed for learners, translators, humanitarian workers, interpreters, and anyone who need to navigate both languages with confidence. Persian and Dari share the same script, the same grammatical structure, and a large core vocabulary. A speaker of one can understand the speaker of the other most of the time. But the differences are real and they matter in practice. Vocabulary, many everyday words are completely different. The Persian word for room, for example, is otaq. In Dari it can be otaq or kota. The Persian word for fire is atash. In Dari it can be alo. Or mistake in Persian is ishtibah. In Dari it can be qalat or qalati. Bus in Persian is otobus. In Dari it is just bas or service. These are not rare words. These are words you need on your first day in a new country or your first day on the job as an interpreter. Borrowed words, Iranians as Persian speakers have absorbed a significant number of French and Western loan words through modernization. Dari speakers, on the other hand, shaped by their own history. Often they retain older Persian or use different borrowings. So, where Iranian Persian says ascensor from French for lift, Dari says left. The dictionary is organized alphabetically in English with the Persian equivalent in the second column and the Dari equivalent in the third column. This three-column format means you can use it in multiple directions. An English speaker learning either language can find the word they need and see both equivalents immediately. A translator moving between Persian and Dari can check whether the two languages are the same or they diverge in that aspect. An interpreter working with mixed communities can prepare for both possibilities in a single reference. A few examples to give you a feel of it. For example, spice in Persian would be adviye, in Dari it would be masala. In Persian, information would be ittalaat, in Dari would be ma'lumat. Each entry shows you not just the translation, but the difference, and that difference is where the real learning happens. This dictionary is compiled for several specific audiences: translators and interpreters working with Iranian and Afghan communities, often in legal, medical, or humanitarian settings where precision matters and confusion can have serious consequences. And also for NGOs and aid workers operating in Afghanistan or working with Afghan refugees who need practical English tools or practical language tools. The English Dari Persian Dictionary is available now in Amazon and in the link below. It is compact enough to carry, comprehensive enough to be genuinely useful, and unique in its focus on the Persian Dari comparison. If you are working with Afghan or Iranian communities as a translator, an aid worker, a teacher, or a professional in any field, this is the reference tool that belongs on your desk. Thank you for watching.